And financial pressure definitely growing for many families. More South Carolinians are turning to some flexible work. So joining us right now, we have William Goings, the president and COO of JobSnap. We are talking about jobs. We're talking about gig work and what we're seeing right here in South Carolina. Thank you so much for being here, William.
Thank you so much for having me. It's really a pleasure.
Let me ask you, why did South Carolina become the reason and the spot for you guys to launch this?
Well, it was very simple. Our founder went to school there, and there was a feeling that he had. His name is James Albus, and he had this feeling that there was a market, a college market. People getting out of college, wanting to get into the gig economy, not knowing what they want to do right away, not wanting to go maybe into a career right away, but wanted to explore what was out there. And they have to survive. They have to make money, and so JobSnap really does appeal to the gig economy as well as service providers who have established businesses.
So what kind of workers do you think will really benefit from this app?
Smaller folks that are out there, maybe it's their second job, maybe it's their main job, but they just want to have more, more density in their client pool.
So if somebody is watching this chat right now and they may need some extra income, how could this kind of app really help them? It gets their name out there?
Well, it's like I said, it's very, very simple. First of all, I think that's a really important point, because the other platforms, they are really mining your information. They get your information, they get all this information, and they go out there and they sell it. We don't do that. It's very, very simple, the sign up process. Because it's so simple. I think people will be acclimated to it very quickly. I think that's the most important thing, in the outset of it.
So we saw it here, launched in South Carolina because of, having some USC ties to it. So staying in here, when somebody wants to download this app, can you give us the details on how they can download it? And it's free, right?
It's a free app. For customers, it's free. And for service providers, it's free all the way to the end of 2026. You would go to hellojobsnap.com. And we're also in the App Store and Google Play Store.
I love it. Hey, listen, your advice for those who are looking for a job, especially our college students, that they're looking to just make just a little bit of cash out there. Maybe they're needing help with some student loans. If you wanted to talk to them, what would you say to them?
Well, I would say that, I'd say what I said to one South Carolinian who we spoke to, who is a power washer. He power washes decks, houses, things like that. And he, was looking to kind of grow his customer base. He was brand new out of college. He had a degree in electrical engineering, I think, or something, but didn't want to go into that field, and got himself some power washing equipment and went out there and just started working. And then, we found him, and he found us, and he's off to the races now, and he wants to do that instead.
I love it, that full circle moment. William, thank you so much for just taking the time and chit-chatting with us. Again, what a great opportunity to get some extra gig work, of course, created by a South Carolinian by himself there too, working on together on this great opportunity. Thank you so much for chatting with us today.
My pleasure. You have a great day.